What's up, guys? This is another Aztex XX video. I'm going to show you the production tire, the hardness, the height, some measurements, stuff like that. I just got the production tires in just like everybody else did, so super excited about it. All the tires you've seen previously were prototypes. The only difference is we made the rubber compound softer and stickier. That's the feedback we got from our promoters, and we always listen to people's feedback. So you guys are really going to like this tire. It's even better now. The only promoters and YouTubers that have the production tires, as far as I'm aware, unless they bought them in the pre-sale, is Action Jackson. He got a set of the new tires. Everyone else has prototypes. So there is a difference, and it's just rubber compound. That's it. I'm really happy with this tire. I was able to mount it without any tools in the Terache beadlock. Just soaped it up, threw it on the wheel, and bolted it down. Very convenient. The next tire size we have coming, I have a shipment of 32s on the way. They'll be here in about 7-8 weeks. They're going to be a little more expensive, not too much, and only a couple pounds heavier. So you guys are going to love them. They're super light. They're awesome. I can't wait to get a set for my Gen 3 Can-Am. Guys, new Aztex XX. What's new about it is it's a new rubber compound. This is my first production tire I've got. I've gotten rubber samples. This is the first whole tire. You can see that the knobbies flex a lot more than the prototypes. This is nice and squishy. It's going to be even stickier. It's going to ride even smoother. So there's the production 30XX on the scale. 41.7 pounds on my scale. Maybe 141.8. Hard to balance it. Super happy with how this rubber came out. It's just really tacky and sticky feeling. More flexible. Alright guys, so this is the proper way to measure tire diameter. So wrap a strap around the center of the tire, around the center of the knobbies. Mark where the strap meets itself. Alright, this strap, it actually perfectly lines up here. (93.5 inches) in circumference. So divide that by 3.14 pi, and you get the actual diameter of the tire. This is more accurate than even standing it up with a level. Most people do it because if the tire is sitting on the knobby versus between the knobbies, that's going to have a difference in height, right? Because the tire is round, flat, round, flat. So this is how you really should measure a tire. Okay, so doing the math, 93.5 divided by pi, we get that this tire is 29.8 inches tall, rounding to the nearest tenth of an inch. It's really 29.77, which is actually a very true to height tire. This is 5 PSI, and it's almost a 30. Most tires you measure are going to be shorter than that. The Aztex XLs are a little shorter than that. That's because we were targeting 18 PSI as our height. This tire, we're targeting 5 PSI for true height. The 32 is probably going to be dead nuts 32, maybe a little taller. We actually made the mold a little bit bigger to account for the fact that this tire doesn't stretch a whole lot because it's got these massive lugs on it. But yeah, I'm happy with that 5 PSI, 29.8 inches. This is durometer, good for measuring hardness. I don't know how accurate it is, hasn't been calibrated in a while, but it seems to be pretty consistent, and I use it to compare tires from one to the other. So I'll put it in my spreadsheet for you guys. Put it down on here flat, let it settle. We're at 66.5. That's pretty good. Definitely softer than our prototypes. I've also measured several of our prototype XX tires in previous videos, and they were about 70 HA. So, you know, these feel softer, and the numbers, the data also shows that they're softer. So they're a little softer, not crazy different, but I think you guys are really going to like it. We were making these XXs as fast as we can. Of course, you know, our main tire is still the XL, so we got to keep those in stock. That's the priority. But if you're looking for updates about when these tires are going to go on sale, what new sizes are coming out, make sure you're following the Terache Facebook page. That's the first place I post all that information.